identify myself as a European, but my first identity is Czech. But I wouldn't say that these two identities exist in conflict. That, in my opinion, obviously, my birth was my most formative European moment in recent European history, but more broadly speaking, it was when I was a child and I visited Vienna for the first time, and I felt there that it's not such a difference than being in my hometown. So that was the first experience I've ever had with feeling at home while being abroad. And my second most formative European moment was probably my Erasmus Plus study stay in Budapest. And it was also, it wasn't just because it was enjoyable, but also I felt that the Central Europe is like a broader region with roughly the same traditions and culture. And then I started to travel to London. So I would say that like traveling as such is the most formative European experience, not moment, but experience I've ever had. I would say that from my personal perspective, it was Brexit, because I studied my second MA at King's College in London, and obviously the tuition fees are far higher now. So that's from the personal perspective. From the perspective of a political scientist, I would say it was the political consequences of the financial crisis of 2008 and 2009. So this would be it. And the third worst moment was probably from the regional point of view, and from my background as an international relations scholar, hopefully in the future. I think it was the Russian annexation of Crimea. So these are the worst moments. Again, probably my birth, from the personal perspective, but obviously as someone from the Czech Republic who's currently living in Prague, it was the Velvet Revolutions of 1989, and probably also when our membership of NATO started in 1999, also within a broader region, with the exception of Slovakia, and the start of our membership or the beginning of our membership of the EU in 2004. From this point of view, because I mentioned the EU, I would say that like the European identity is more important to me than I thought previously. That it exists, it's quite a positive thing. I was funded twice, or actually 3 times, or numerous times, but twice for a longer period of time. It was through the Erasmus Plus program, so that was very positive. And also, I would say the membership as such, that the states, that the then members of the European Union agreed to the accession of the Czech Republic. So I think that's the most important thing the EU has done for me. And what's the last question is actually the trickiest one, because I'd say something like more coordination in order to achieve more constructive role in the world, but I wouldn't like that to be seen by the United States as something that goes against the broader Western interests. So I don't think that EU should ever act without the support of the United States, and vice versa. And I would say more like the EU should be more connected, and the EU should be seen as like maybe change of perception. It's actually like the question is actually quite tricky, but I would say change of perception, and obviously not to have another Frexit or Czechzit or something like that. So So I think it would be quite an achievement if it would continue to exist.